Hey. Hey. You're tuned into
Who that? What? Who that? Who that? What? Who that? Wait. Who that? What? Who that? Who that? Wait. Who that? What?
Check
28
the
what? Who that? Hold that? What? Who that? Wait. Freebacks what? Who that? Whoa. Slim way.
What's going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning into another episode of Who Dat? The Solid, the place where we only talk about the solid people in this country. And today, you know, on Who Dat, we always highlight the latest and the greatest people who are out there making waves in the country. And I am sitting here with the GOAT, the master, the walking billboard himself, the one who puts people out there and really, you know, cataclysmic, exposes them to the entire, you got to use a big word, to the entire Bahamas to know all the underdogs and the underrated and the newbies and all the persons who just starting out, people who've been around a long time and nobody know who they is. I got none other than Mr. Timmy himself. What's going on, babe? Welcome to the studio.
I don't need to buy a lotion today. I mean, I feel well loved.
Yeah, man, you straight, bro. And that's not the original Jergens. That's not the original Jergens, bro.
Oh, welcome to episode 8 of Who Dat. I am with my very good friends outside and inside of the industry here. Shout out to our sponsors.
Mosquitoes.
Collect the Bear of the Bahamas and Collage the Bear of the NBA. Das Quay.
What's good? Thanks for coming on my show, bro. Really appreciate
Quay.
you.
Quay.
A lot of people don't know that. That's my real name. Quay.
Like Ja. It's like Rastafari.
Quay.
Ja.
Y'all know I'd go.
Quay. I don't want to be here too long. Because, you know, people have a short attention span. Be a pain to talk about.
Let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready to talk. I have my...
Das Quay. Why? How Bahamian are you? Like that. What? Who gave you that nickname? Das Quay.
I give myself that nickname. Das Quay. Because when I was making the name for myself in 2016, I think when I gone on my own to start my own Bahamian and authentic comedy, I saw people making pages. It's this one. I am this person. So I was like, let me do something different. Das. Who that is? Das Quay. And that was it.
Who that is?
Who that is? Who that is? Das Quay. That's actually clever. But you are hot, babe.
So
hey, that's why I used to go, bro.
I know plenty things with Quay, and I feel like we'll really be like
What you mean you know plenty things?
Elaborating today on that.
Okay.
So
let's talk it up. What's good?
Did y'all know that Quay does graphics? So y'all see the same logo, Who Dat?
The Who Dat logo, right?
2017 when I quit my job to go do this stuff full time.
How much jobs?
He made.
How much jobs?
I had 7 jobs in the last 7 years.
I remember that. And you reached out to me to say, "Babe, I need a logo. I want to start this vibe." And
so yeah, like, I always had Who Dat was around from 2015, and I always was Timmy like from high school.
Right.
But I wanted to be like really corporate and legit. So I asked this young man right here.
Me, out of all people.
Actually, I didn't know it was him. No, I knew his business partner. So I thought Quay was just the face. I messaged Alancha.
Right.
Alancha, because she was the one who was bragging that she's doing. So I thought it was her, right?
Gang.
But when she told me the logo getting sent tonight, I see Mr. Adley emailing me proofs of my Timmy and my Who Dat logo. I was like, but you was 2 logos, eh?
The thing is, people didn't know. Like, she was the face, and I was the.
So yeah, I thought it was the other way around. I thought he was the face. And
I was doing graphics.
So talk to me about that.
I started doing graphics from Microsoft Word days. Oh, wow. Shout out to my 90s babies. You know, used to go on Microsoft Word and create the word art, and used to screenshot it, and then use it as a graphic or what's not. So I was playing around and dabbling in it from then. Then you move on to Picasso, I think, the website name. And then you move on to Photoshop, which I got for free when I was in BTVI. And then playing around, watching videos. Eventually, I just started dabbling in it. I tend to pick up skills quickly. Once let me do it like 3-4 times and I Gucci. So I do graphics on the side. It is tedious, but it's a skill that I got.
Put some on your pocket.
Yeah.
So all these shirts I see you be selling, like, do you be making these yourself?
My own. Well, they're simple. They're simple, but you still got to give credit. That I design them. People Screens, Current Off Dread, Life Screens, what I have, Go Clock Out is my latest one. Every time I go live, you all know that's my talks. And then I did one, My Price is My Price. That's for the people who, give people a price and they like, why you charging
You can't give me a little free and just go.
No, My Price is My Price. So I do that, flyers, my own graphics, just dabble in it. It's cool. Time consuming, but cool.
So 2016, you say you decided to be that squid to an authentic comedian show. What made you decide that now you're like, I'm able to do this funny thing for real?
Collage Entertainment. A lot of persons don't know. I started
And this is our cold hard, even though this must be a show for real. This is supposed to be the cold hard fact that I supposed to start on.
Right. No, I can just start. I can touch. I can touch it.
No,
I start with collage, boom, and I can move on.
No, it's not too late. It's not too late. It's already
I can leave you. I can leave the flow.
Okay.
And then, some time passed, and person started going a different way and doing their thing. So I was like, babe, I want to continue doing comedy. I have some solid ideas. And this was around the time when I was like, babe, just do the video. Stop being scared. Just do it and put it out. People might laugh. People might not laugh. And as I put out content and I see the response of it, and people saying, babe, when the next one, I was like, all right, I think I could do this. And I just wanted to bring my ideas to life, basically. Which I encourage a lot of persons out there, if you're watching this and you have ideas, just bring it to life. Don't worry about if they can like it or not. Just put it out just to get it out your system, And that's what I did. And here's that square today.
So since you brought it up, our course like cold hard vodkas. Do you drink beer? Or do you use a holy man?
I don't drink.
But the nickname for course like is Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet.
Yeah.
All right.
And
so
your
the Silver
cold
Bullet is derived from. It was back in 1453, right? It's back in 1453 during the minor war.
Okay.
It wasn't the Great War.
Okay.
It was the minor war. They had guns, they had spears, and they had different stuff.
And they had bow and arrow too?
Bow and arrow.
Okay. What about crossbow?
No, they didn't have the crossbow yet. The king was leading the tribe, was actually revolting against this big army, nation, whatever. And long story short, I don't know what I talk about.
I was waiting so get stuff.
He basically, they won the war because he was the only one with silver bullets in his gun. Everybody else used to use scrap metal and wooden bullets. But he had a silver bullet, and I think that's what inspired the name.
Okay. Don't quote him, but if he says so, I believe him. So you used to be a part of Collage.
Yes.
Stop liking man the whole.
So
talk to me about that
relationship
you had, because that was like the birth of YouTube is also around the birth of Collage, and that they just took over the scene.
So Stop Liking Man 1 dropped, and then I did a funny video, a spoof video. You know about the Old Spice video? I'm on a horse.
Yes.
So I did a spoof to that. I said, look at your man. Now look at me. Now back at your man. Now back at me. How
old were you at this point?
I remember. This was 2010.
You were still in school? You didn't graduate? You done your
I was still in school.
Okay.
No, I graduated in 09.
So you just graduated?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Just graduate. And it's like, he doesn't brush his teeth like me, and I hold the Colgate, and I just was getting off, and I just put it out there. And Tyrone, who's in charge,
shout out to TJ.
Right, shout out to TJ. He saw it and he was like, "Babe, this was funny. This is solid."
Don't. That's all I want to stop.
This is actually solid. Oh man. These are rehearsal by BFM. You could pass through. So alright, solid. So I was like, alright, I can pass through, and I go on there, and that's when I basically went into a different environment. I didn't think I was funny.
More formal, yeah.
Right. I was quiet. I was shy. Believe it or not. I wasn't a jokester. I wasn't a class clown. But going in that environment, it kind of pulled something out of me.
It fostered that.
Right. Being around them and seeing how they interact and how their comedic timing, their ideas, their execution. I was like, but it's solid, boy. And there's also, a lot of people don't know, it's actually an escape for me because I was a home child. Like, I couldn't really go nowhere. I was very protected and sheltered. So that was actually my escape. When he reached out to me and said, come there, I was like, all right, there's a way to get out of the house. Because I only go into school, go to church, and then go out on Saturdays with my mommy and she go. Other than that, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? So that was actually an escape for me to get out of the house and actually do something. I couldn't even go on the court and play ball.
Wow.
Because that thing was, we empire, but someone could get a shoot. They shooting people out there. So I guess to protect me, she always tried to keep me home. And I found a great environment and a safe environment to escape, but also to learn and to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So it all worked out for me. And it was an emotional yet evolutionary moment when I became a part of Collage.
Any of those collage videos, like everyone know when Glenn helping out, All You See Me Here, like
All
what
You See Me Here.
is one of your favorite out of all the parts?
I think the song is my favorite actually. Tags on everything, tags, pop tags off my shirt, but you must be crazy.
I must remember when you, and you can tell me if it wasn't you, when it was like 20 niggas in the car. You was one of them.
Yes,
in the
I
car?
was one of
That's like
in the aqua blue shirt with the black stripe.
Yeah, like when the car stopped, like all the people come out. Yeah, that was.
It's just a car full of niggas. So I was in that, and then I think I was in. They used to do a lot of outreach too.
Right.
Outreach at youth meetings, and then Youth Alive. They used to put on the movies and the stage plays. And then, did you watch the thing on video? An outdoor sportsman when they was rapping
with
Ross
and that's
and Judah.
Yes.
Right. And
The
I was in that
lion.
one. Right.
You gotta
So
sing when you say
dumb.
your name. You gotta Judah. You gotta say I can't whistle. I feel like you're just someone. I think Judah, but to be outside whenever someone whistles, it's too
He
much.
could just
I think
be-
he just needs to show up.
I just checking as you.
Hold on, time out. This is the second voice you have really got down.
I just talked to him the other day.
Do you?
Because
Do you always do? Because like Tyrone voice is not your voice. Was
I don't do impersonations,
Okay.
but when you talk to people long enough,
Yeah.
Like, I just talked to him yesterday. My song,
Charlie song.
no, not Shawnee. Heat stroke.
Yeah.
Heat stroke on YouTube. I want him to go on the remix of that.
Because that's like a Judah thing.
Right. Somebody please tell me the little reggae beat. So, Judah's in a video, and then we started the RBP.
That's my next point because we are in. Well, hold on. When this drops.
RBP.
Well,
20.
when this drops, you'll have a new government because this drops.
Right.
This drops next week.
Whoa. Still, they can still vote.
Yeah. So when this drops, so talk to me about the RBP.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know about the party that is right for you, it is the only black party in the Bahamas. Vote RBP, the real Bahamian party. I don't even know if it
And
still exists.
talk to me about because I was also supposed to be a candidate too. Tyrone, if you watching this, drop it. Drop it like a showing me in the movie. Drop it.
Mama gonna be proud. So of course, genius minds always going. So Tyrone was like, "Hey, it's election season, y'all. We can form our own party." We started doing videos that went viral. We did VAT videos. We did crime. We did Hello Mondays and stuff like that. But when we started to do RBP, a lot of persons were watching it. They were entertained, and it's a good way. One thing that comedy does, comedy lightens serious situations. So when there's a seriousness or people pissed off with the government, they ain't like this going on, they ain't like that going on, and then there's a little comedy and humor, it's more bearable, and persons could actually handle it a little better. So what we do is actually a little deeper than persons just see. They just see us come on screen, they are key, but they don't know there's much more going on in the background before the video even comes up. And even when the video is up, there is a lot that we're anticipating, like to make someone smile, to make someone happy, to brighten somebody's day, make somebody, what if they've been stressing all day, just to take that stress away for a couple moments. Like comedy is very powerful, bro. So RBB was lit. I wish we was running for this election. That would have been fun.
That would have been really fun.
Imagine RBP being on the ballots for real.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. I mean, but I'm never gonna fit because there's like 10 bodies. I had to fix the paper.
But imagine though, RBP on the ballots, dog.
Yeah, that would have been legit. So 2016 is when
Take us serious.
Quay was born. So talk to me about that project. You can say the first Bahamian. You want to be an authentic Bahamian comedy show.
Right. So 2014 was when Bertramo Bubbler was born.
Oh
when
yeah,
I
so that's
right.
also. So I thought Bertram was after. So Bertram
No.
was first. So talk to me
It
about
was
Bertram.
2010 was Collage Entertainment.
People still call you the Bubbler.
the
Nice.
Bubbler,
Yeah,
right? Because they remember me from them.
yeah.
And then 2014 was when Bertramo Bubbler was born. And then
where did the name come from?
Bertramo Bubbler. When I made my character, I called him Bob. And then
Most basic name ever.
I dressed like Miss Daisy, right? Mixed matching clothes and stuff like that. And one day I learned that Miss Daisy actually had a Daisy was actually short for a long name, Daisy Agatha something something.
Okay.
So I was like, I should do that for Bob instead of just calling me Bob. So I was like Bertram. That's when the term bubbler was hot.
Okay,
the
okay.
phone,
Yeah,
my bubbler
yeah,
phone, my
yeah.
bubbler card, that just start. So start saying bubbler. So I say, all right, this could be funny, bubbler. And what could be a middle name that is funny that begins with O? Oh, all right, boom, and that's how I come together, Bertram or bubbler, just like that. And then fast
And
forward.
what was the so I know the show that's supposed to be the show. What was like the point of Bubbler? What would you want? You just want to do skits or like?
No, bubbler was hosting.
But you still does because I know you do
Right.
the wedding. So when people book you for wedding receptions,
They get bubbler.
Bubbler. Okay. You don't
Social
get tired.
media,
You don't get tired. Right? That's
that's
same
good.
that's too.
I switched. That's my third hat.
That's a third hat.
That's my third bubbler
But-
hat.
but-
When I started out, it was actually a blue hat turned backwards, and I used to pin my white shirt
I remember that.
up
I
like
remember that.
this.
I remember that.
2 different shoe and a big shirt. And then it evolved to a green and red Christmas hat, but I think that lost. So I had to go with a regular Christmas hat.
And what about the green blazer? Why
The green blazer
Was it because it's Christmas time or?
Nope, the green blazer. Kada made it for me for an award show.
Ah.
And then I just kept it. Kada, if you're watching this, I need another jacket, man. So playing, boy. So playing, Kada, boy. I need like 2 more jackets, baby. I'm begging for 2 jackets, dog. Everything cool.
You used to make it this nice show. You could buy like a couple jackets.
No, you can buy it, but
Every
Kada
day,
didn't-
wake
you
up.
don't have my measurements.
That's Quay's life. That's Quay's life. That's Quay's life. That's Quay's
He
life.
have my measurements. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So I keep on something new. Fast forward to 2016.
Fast forward 2016,
16.
started doing comedy videos on my own, and it was successful. So I just ride the wave basically, and it gave me more to do rather than just waiting to go host a wedding or a baby shower or a church event or graduation or all them stuff. I was hosting, so it gave me another platform to express myself, and then I formed Unorthodox.
Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. Because I know when you send me your invoice. When you send me the invoices, I see that big
Unorthodox, right?
Talk to
That's
me
my trade name.
about that.
So Unorthodox was a group after Collage Entertainment slowed down. I wanted to provide the same platform for other young people. So I started Unorthodox to bring young people who were gifted to put them in one place. Iron sharpen iron, shoulders to lean on, networking and using that gifts to be a light to the generation. Whether it's dancing, singing, rapping, whatever, miming, whatever you used to, poetry. That was the whole purpose of Unorthodox. And then we dropped the bus stop video. So we dabbled in comedy as well. That went viral. I think that's one of our most viral videos. The bus stop, we did bus stop 1 and bus stop 2. Planning to do bus stop 3 soon.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
So
And then that was
2017 is when you did these stuff for me. And then I don't know if I inspired you or not, because shortly after you quit your job as well, and you just freaking explode.
What inspired me?
I know. I came to you, and you said,
I think
I remember.
saw-
I remember exactly where it was. I had to drop a check to you by your old work, and you walk out there, and you was like, "Wait, Timmy, I'm tired of this."
No, for real. It was you. Then I saw my boy Sawyer, like, they was doing school tours. And I saw Top was like, she wasn't working, I think.
Yeah,
And
she quit that job.
she
And
was like out and
full-time.
about
Yeah.
doing her thing. And I was like, by all these people traveling and going to schools, and I have to sit behind this desk, dog.
And
feel
I
it.
think I don't know if it was your boss or someone you should really like ride you hard too. Right?
The whole it just was redundant. Every day you come and just stamp paper, and the thing is, I hope they don't watch it. My boss,
Probably
my
not.
former bosses don't watch this.
Most likely.
Being on the job, I used to have my laptop while I doing the people work, but I used to be doing my own editing and my own graphics. If anybody to my window, my laptop open, I editing. I writing a script. I doing my own stuff. So I was like, boy, instead of sitting here torturing myself, let me just code on fate and just dip out and try to do it on my own, because it's working for the rest of them. I was scared as hell, because I was like, boy, I ain't think as funny as these people out there. Thinking was popping too. What his name? Marciano and the other bright boy, guess who bought again? Angelique Sabrina's brother.
I can't remember who you. I know Devin was naming though. I used to tell him like,
Right. So all of them was popping. And I was like, babe, I think I could do this. I could do
Well,
this.
for me, government did change. So the art wasn't my artist who was paying me didn't make it much no more. So I went back to get a job. But you then I went to Fusion, and then you saved my hip Fusion because I invited because I invited you.
I save you.
I mean, I don't save me, but you did me a very good solid. I actually I need you to come do something for me, like a promotion. We did. I brought the first.
This is the time when
for the tour.
I'd post something with
The tour, and you
tell me
and
you're taking down. You remember that?
Yeah, but
Remember that?
I mean that. And you were like, you fell in love with Fusion, and he was like, "Boy, I only want you to come tour, right? You fell in love with Fusion,"
when I did
and
the
he's like,
video.
"Boy, I want to do a tour video," and we cut you the check for that. And then that video, I saw Fusion numbers go like,
Yeah.
I want you to
did
talk
go
to me about
viral.
the corporate way, like how have you been able to balance the corporate way where big companies giving you money to represent their brand and still be able to do your own jokey stuff on the side and because like you are a people's person, like people love you, babe. Like, so talk to me about the mental gymnastics you have to do to be able to be yourself but still have a self that you cut to the side that the corporate people, like the big bucks, say, babe, I trust this brand and
Right.
I'll pay for it.
That's what I'm gonna say. I think it have to do with trust and authentic. Like, I don't force my comedy, and I think that's what they appreciate most. Number one. Number two, they appreciate my numbers. Number three, I like you said, a lot of persons love me, so a lot of persons follow. And when I started to dabble in the corporate world, I was misinformed, and I didn't know a lot. But I still trust the process. I still did it. I got some advice from 1 or 2 people to help me out. How should I do this? How should I do that? How much you think I should charge? How much people normally is charged? And you start to ask questions and do research. And then after working from people like Alive and Cable Bahamas and other big companies and seeing that they're like, babe, this is good. You're funny. This is good. We got to work with you again. Wow, we getting sales off this. We getting engagement of this. So then understanding social media, that's when social media influencership started to rise. The word influencers started to rise and stuff like that. So that's when you now say, okay, I got to be smart with it. I don't only want get the couple dollars and do a video, because a lot of persons out there, that's all they do. They get paid
And that's it.
and they do that video and that's it. But I always talk to my client and I'm like, I could see if I could get you at least 5 customers or at least 10 new likes. You know, I ain't gonna overdo it. 1,000 new likes and stuff. No,
Be
no.
realistic.
Right. Let me say 10, and when it reach
I mean,
55,
interrupt you, but I want to schedule.
you want some Skittles? Yeah, man. I want to eat some of these so long.
That's bait, dog. I didn't that much. Come.
That's a lot. What?
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
So, producer,
you want some
Skittles too?
COVID. Oh, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
wait,
But no, babe.
I vaccinated. I washed my
Who
hands.
tell you? You don't wash your hands. You don't wash your hands. You don't wash your hands like that. Be honest.
So,
tell me.
I washed my hands, babe.
Tell me stuff. So, yeah.
A realistic
You're right. And KPI, that's what you're going to say?
key performance indicator.
Okay. A realistic KPI. And then when I exceed it, it makes you look good. Versus promising them 1,000 and you only get 100, and it's like, you know what I mean? But if I tell you 10 and you get 100, they say like, boy, this really pop off. So understanding that and understanding the market and the impact that I have on the consumers, the relationship I have with the clients, and be able to turn them into customers, I think it just flows seamlessly. I don't have a guide or a book or instructions. I think just being my authentic self, plus understanding the trade-off that they expect. We pay you money, get us views or get us money. I'm like, okay, I could guarantee that. And then I'm able to be myself. And I think that's the best part of it, being able to be myself and be authentic. They give me creative freedom. They say, we need a video. And I like, okay, what you trying to sell? We trying to sell this mosquito wings soup, right? Authentic mosquito wings. We grow our own mosquitoes in the farm in the backyard, and we put this in a soup. It's the best tasting soup you'll ever have. And I say, okay. And I say, okay, what you think? They said, no, man, use the exploit. And I'm like, okay, if that's how you see me, let me function in that. You know what I mean? So I go out there and I do it, and they love it. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm sweating.
So one thing I want to say, I want to know how you sponsor because like you just showed earlier about my 8 jobs I have, right?
Balance is hard, bro.
Out of the 8 jobs I've had, I think I've used you for 4 in the last. Yeah, I've used you for 4. So like at each of those jobs had nothing to do with the other. So as your boy, I'm like, how the hell is Quay? Because you don't only work for one person at a time. So I'm like, how are you able to shift from the movies to fast food to telecommunications? Now you just helped me with the stock exchange. Like, talk to me about that type of. Because you are intelligent. You went to school. Talk to me about. Like, how much reading do you do, like, just about life and stuff?
Reading?
Yeah, like, how much, like you say you pick up things quick. So, are you, like, you read? Are you on YouTube?
I research.
So that's my thing. Do you research a lot? Do you research
No.
pre-gig? Or, like, you find out the gig first and you like, just do, like, a bunch of reading this? Okay.
So I'm a person who, they say do it, and I say, okay. And then I have a concept in my head, and I go, and I do it. And then afterwards, I'm like, okay, I gotta make this better. Then you do some research, or you do some YouTube videos, or even just letting your creative juices flow when you edit in. You might see something that you didn't see while you was on set, but you could put a little flash here or a little, let the logo circle around your head, and you researching how to do that. You didn't see that earlier. It just come to you while you're working. So I'm being versatile. I don't know how I do it, bro, but it's a blessing, dog. It's a blessing that so much companies trust me to represent their brand. And one thing I try not to do, I might have like blurred the lines a bit but not gotten in trouble for it, is no. If I would have lied, I would have lied. No one else. If you have a car company and I do something for you, I ain't doing nothing for no other car company. You know what I mean? If you sell paint and I do something for you, I ain't doing nothing for. So I'm a part of a lot of.
Like, you loyal now.
Right. I'm loyal to the customer in a different category. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I think that's where it works, because they say as long as you don't promote the other guys, we straight. So I say, okay, this automobile, boom, it's fast.
So you have your Honda, you have your.
You got your ice cream. Yeah. You got the mechanic over here. You got this one who's selling juice, she's drinking. This one selling hot dog. And no one else selling hot dog who I marketing. You know what I mean? So
talk to me about the Das Quay team. Like, sure, is someone.
The Das Quay team?
Is there someone else who doing the book? So, like, talk to me about that.
So I have a long list of persons on my team, and I want to make sure I shout all of them out. So my creative team consists of Quay Adley. My financial team is Quay. My graphic designer, Quay, definitely. Can't leave. Quay been with me from time, bro. Quay got my back, babe. And then when it comes to like logistics and bookings, Mr. Adley always got me, bro. Mr. Adley always got me. He make sure have the calendar in place, send the invoices, send the receipts, Mr. Adley.
No, wait. Someone else send the receipts, Mr. Bonds.
You know what I mean?
So why?
No. Now I have a manager.
Okay.
Start as of 2 years ago.
Okay.
Like solidified, yeah, boy. This my manager. This your cut of every gig I get. Boom, boom, boom. And all the gigs don't go. All the inquiries don't go to him.
Right.
So I still take on.
Of course, yeah.
And that's my whole team right there. Quay,
Mr. Adley,
Mr. Adley,
J.
Quaker Oats, and all that. Even inventory, inventory is important.
Yeah.
To have wardrobe.
Who was do your shirts?
Quay.
You have a print machine?
Oh, no.
Oh, I was walking yesterday. You need to relax.
Someone was telling me just do my own shirts, but it's like, no, but
timing. Like people do something.
And I don't mind supporting smaller businesses who do printing. So I have three persons on call: Iconic Printing, Purpose Printing, Brunei. I forget what the business called. And another person I ain't heard from in a while. But I have persons who do my shirts. I just
so you basically just do design, send them. They take.
I have a system where online all of them are attached to an Excel sheet, and when I update the Excel sheet with an order, I guess I'll just talk to them on the side. Hey, you have a lot of things on the plate. No, all right, I've ordered 10 shirts. You could unlock. Yeah, all right, you could go take them 10 right now, and then that's how it flow. So you gotta find time for everything. But reality is, a lot of things clash. I used to be late. You know,
Yeah.
almost everything I do, I late.
Yeah, but I will say you aren't late in comparison to other
I
people.
always late.
You always late, but you don't be like mother flip. Like I'm mad. Like you used to be like, big traffic was late. But
Right.
So let me just.
But
speak
you
for
know
me.
that's my thing.
Yeah,
though.
me
I
speak
used to
for
be
me.
late, dog.
You've never been late to the point where I was mad. Like because I always take the time. I also understand traffic. You pick up stuff. I like gone. You are a one man band. So the next question is, when did you teach yourself how to shoot and edit and buy a camera? Like that type of stuff. Why didn't you just hire a camera team?
When I started Dark Squid when I got my camera. Because I would have to shoot myself. Because that's what everybody's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're watching Top, Sawyer Boy, Marciano and those, they just set up their camera and they just talk to their camera or
And
they
you,
just
you
do a
taught
video.
yourself through YouTube, the edit and stuff like that.
No, I started with Movie Maker. Like this stuff we was dabbling
Yeah,
from then.
yeah, yeah,
Movie
yeah.
Maker on
iMovie,
Microsoft
yeah, yeah.
and then moved to iMovie when I got my Mac. Which I only got a Mac to do editing and Photoshop.
That's really where I got a Mac too. In
Right.
2015, I bought a Mac because of who that. Yeah.
Right. So, self-taught. Just pick up some stuff. You just got to play with it long enough and eventually you'll get it.
You have many hats. Karaoke.
I have a lot of hats.
Karaoke.
Just my blue hat. I have a black Nike hat. I have a red. Like I have a bunch of hats.
Professional hats.
Oh.
Quay.
Uh-huh.
Talk to me about injecting comedy into your like karaoke hosts and stuff.
Karaoke. Fusion Superplex. Very successful. And I could say that confidently.
So confident I couldn't come home to my wife on Tuesday because he was doing such a good job.
No, stop. What?
Yeah, but I used to be the Fusion like every night. One of the nights was because he was doing karaoke.
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday night, yeah.
So what happened? What happened?
I couldn't go home on time because you
couldn't go home on
So
time.
if he was
Oh.
if he was boring, then they would
Oh.
have over early. I
Right.
had to go home at a sensible time. But it was so good, I had to stay and get the content.
I like that. I like that people enjoy themselves. My day has a typical day for me. Let me show you what a busy day look for me. How a busy day look for me. You gotta wake up, you answer emails, right? Oh, come host my wedding, come host my baby shower. Can you do a commercial for my company? Hey, I'm working on a song. How much it is to promote. After that, you get up, you gotta go on this set from 10 to like 12. After you finish that, you got a meeting with one of the companies. That's like 12 to like 2. Then after that, you grab a bite. You got to go shoot a video for yourself to go, because you're on contract. So let's say live, you got to do a video for live and make sure you post on time for them. After you do that, then you got to go get ready, go home, hurry up, bed. Then you got to speed all the way from one side of the island to the next side of the island to Fusion to go host karaoke. And then you host karaoke, you got all the energy in the world, you're having fun. And when you're having fun, boy, it ain't gonna feel like work.
Mm-hmm.
Like hosting this don't feel like work, right?
No, I don't.
When you
When
having
you work
fun,
bars, remember that I start the sponsors. That's it.
right?
No, that's
Right.
it, that's it.
So once you having fun, it don't feel like work. That's why I could go and go and go and go and make sure I take care of myself while I doing that. You know, vitamins, eat on time. How else you take care of bed,
Yeah, you can't smell bad.
deodorant?
Someone calling
I
you.
smell bad,
It's
right?
like more. No.
Yeah, that's my mommy. She's trying to get in on this interview. She thinks she's slick. No, mommy, no.
One of the best things I've known you a while. I've seen is their birthday month. Like, talk to me about how the hell like that. I was like, because I like we
Celebrate
talk.
your birthday all month.
So like it was baffling to me like the logistics you had to go through to be able to do
I
that.
almost killed myself.
I saw you look bad. You look like you stressed out.
No,
Talk
for
to
true.
me about that. Because like, hey, I need you to. That was huge, man.
So
Like that was huge.
August.
man.
August is my birthday.
August always feels like the longest one ever. So
Right.
to do it in the longest month, and every day you shout out all these
Stress
small
out.
businesses. Talk to me about like the idea, the execution, and like how you was able to do it and not that.
Okay, so 30 days of deals. My birthday's in August. I said this month I'm not going to just celebrate one day. I'm going to celebrate the entire month. And then I said, how can I give back to the community? I work with a lot of businesses, big and small. You know, a lot of persons in my inbox, hey, how much to post my video? How much to market this? How much to market that? How much to get a commercial? How much to get a shout out? So I say, you know what? For my birthday, let me give out. Let me give back. 30 days, I'm going to give back to one, the small businesses, and two, the people of the Bahamas. So how that worked is I put up a post, I say, hey, I'm having a month promotion need all small businesses to hit me up. And over 150 small businesses hit me up. And I said, okay, this is what happens. I'm going to post a coupon with your business name, your handles, and basically it's a marketing spot because persons are going to look at my status and they're going to see your logo, they're going to see your business. In return, you have to provide a deal, a discount, or a giveaway.
You have to, like, you know.
Have to, that's the only way.
Okay.
Right? You have to.
I like that you get into that stipulation. Like, I can big you up,
but
you gotta give something back.
You gotta give something back too. You gotta partner with me by taking a couple dollars off or giving away a couple free things, and then we go work. And in the midst of that, 150 small businesses, a couple of big businesses reach out to me, say we want to be part of your give back. So shout out. I could call other people.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, shout out to Wendy's. Shout out to Popeyes. Shout out to Rubis. We gave over 100
you
people
give them free gas.
Free gas, and I gone and pumped the gas myself.
You actually pumped the gas? I saw you.
I was live.
So, no, but you being live too much. I don't watch all. I watch a lot. I watch a lot.
When I clock in the week,
I don't watch all your lives. I saw a picture of you laying. I thought this was a promo picture, so you actually pumped the gas.
I was there, and as they pull up and I give them the free gas, I pumped it.
Nice.
I literally pumped it. I cleaned the glass and everything. So it was super successful. All of these businesses got exposure.
Did you also get the receipt, the same discounts that people got? Did you also get some free gas too? Or?
Yes. Well, I got free stays at Comfort Suites.
I saw that. Yeah.
At Marriott, and I got a pass at Baja Bay, the water park.
You did the one yet? You used that
yeah.
one? Okay.
That then gone. So I enjoyed my birthday. The relaxation in the midst of me working out, because I had to do the graphics for the coupons daily. I had to post them, I had to schedule them, I had to talk to these people, I had to get their pictures.
That's the thing, you're talking to 30 different type of companies and their marketing person.
100 plus people in my inbox, and I got to design every coupon you saw me post. I sat down up till 3-4 in the morning, just putting the information on, and sending them reminders, scheduling emails. 9 o'clock in the morning, they get the email. Boom. Hey, your coupon is about to go live. Here's some steps so you can make sure maximize on this opportunity. Don't just let me post it and you don't do nothing. Push on your end. Engage your customers. Share it around Facebook because people like discounting deals. Mm-hmm. Just a pandemic. Mm-hmm. People don't mind saving a couple dollars. They don't care what you're selling. And even if you have a clientele already, once you have a couple dollars off, people already rock with you, they come in. Oh, I already like this price and I already like this ice cream, and I could get $4 off that. That's straight. Shout out to Tingham too. Cheesecake Heaven, who's giving out. If persons bought a cheesecake, he gave them a cookie, cupcake, and a drink.
Wow.
To go with it, free. And then there's one day, he's baked bread. You know about that?
That's a cousin.
Okay, right. We gave 30 or 40 people free these huge loaf of bread, bro. So it was successful. It was the best birthday ever because I was able to give back. I was able to give.
Stinking 30. We old, man.
But I wake up. Who 30?
My gray hair come first before you. I know what side on.
No, my gray hair. I pluck them out.
Why? Wait, that means it could go more. I
ain't ready to be a silver fox yet.
You're trying to anticipate. You're trying to make it come fast, eh?
Ladies. No, ladies like the silver foxes.
That's why I leave them alone.
Ladies. Okay, so don't pluck them out.
No. Let it come.
Don't be a black fox.
Exactly.
All right.
They like the little salt and pepper.
Yeah, boy. So
and
it was good. It was solid,
these 30 days,
I
started a new job. I called this man my first day do video for me, and he still do it.
But you call, boy.
I appreciate you, boy.
I got you, though. But you, wherever you go.
I like how he's able to tie in our video
whatever with my fake retirement.
With Shawnee, talk to me about that.
So Shawnee, Olympics gone. The Olympics gone, and Shawnee got their hip.
Listen to me. I remember watching it before I go to work. I was like, wait, grab them.
Gone. Because she fumbled on
she
the 200.
The two, yeah.
She bumbled on. Would you say bumble or fumble?
Both.
She bumbled and fumbled on the 200 because she feel like her hamstring was
and I was like, wait. That's fine.
Yeah.
You need to defend your one. So I was like, but I didn't even mind. I didn't like what I was singing. Oh, Shawnee, this, but you all have some respect.
Yeah, babe.
Have some respect.
Because if she popped that in the 200, she lose that, and she don't go into the 400.
When you know your
body happy.
Ain't nobody know your body like your body.
Exactly.
So I hate
you
that.
You don't need no one. Mm-hmm.
No, but I hate that little two they span and people saying, oh, she ain't there, she ain't that. She come through.
cut all their hip,
Tear a
gap
hole.
them up. So after she gapped them, I was driving on Gladstone Road, and the song just ran, as all my songs, Current Off Tread, Heat Stroke, all them, randomly stopped playing in my head. And it hit me so hard, I had to pull on the side of the road and pull out my phone, tear off my head, but and I had to pull out my phone, and I said, let me just record this, and I was beating on the steering wheel, coal in the belly, country on the back, and I put it up, and people's like, Quay, no, that's solid, go in studio, like, I ain't even playing, Quay, and over 100 messages, literally people in my, Quay, I know you joking with this, but please record this, I want this for a ringtone. So I reached out to Sammy Star, I reached out to D-Mac, and I reached out to Dyson Knight to get, advice on, the veterans and the persons who are out there doing it. And after talking to them, gone to the studio with Sammy Star, and it took us about 45 minutes to record the song.
Wow.
Like, if it was 9 o'clock, I reached by him like little after 8. We record that, and then I gone home by 12 o'clock that morning. He said, yes, the finalized thing, and I was like,
Wow.
yes, bro, this is it. So then I retire because
Because she like
right,
it. You saw by Bamboo, eh? Or Sabadilla?
Sapadilla.
Okay.
Her and Stevie been by Sapadilla, and I was live. You don't watch me live.
I
was
watch it
live,
I watch it.
and I say, but if Shawnee say she like my song, because I didn't even know she didn't reshare it, she didn't say nothing. If Shawnee say she like my song, I retiring as a music artist, even though I just became one, and gone right there. And before I could even say anything, she's like, but I know her. I know her before the song. A lot of persons thought I just was meeting her. Me and Shawnee cool. But I say, Shawnee, what you saying? She's like, oh, I heard the song and I like it. I say, well, that's it. I retired and so I had myself a whole fake retirement party with Sip and Splash, with Super Mario and Preston Doors, cake and everything, bro. And I just celebrate myself. And I tell people, but celebrate yourself, dog. For no reason.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just celebrate. You get a new job, go celebrate to me.
I did. I went to Shima.
You doing this show, every episode, just go celebrate yourself for a successful show. You know what I mean? So I have myself a fake retirement. And then when I realized I wasn't making no money from the song, I say I gotta come back with retirement and finish work. You know what I mean? So I back in.
So
in the flow.
2017, that's when you officially quit, or that was 2018?
18. Me and my job? 2018.
So it's been three years with one and a half being a pandemic. How tough has it been really, like?
Not at all.
No?
For me?
Yeah, personally, yeah. Like
Not
finances
at all.
and like paying
Not
bills
at all.
and putting gas in your car.
Big. When I say God good, I mean God good, big. During the pandemic, persons were doing a lot of virtual stuff, and they were calling me to pop in and to host and stuff, so I still was making money.
Nice.
So the money I had saved, plus the money I still was able to make during the pandemic, I was good. So God good.
I saw you did with my friends' wedding like last weekend.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was posted on Instagram.
All right. Oh, I put it out there. Yeah, but that was a solid wedding, mate. Wait, that was so hard,
Now, as
mate.
the country open back up, you get to do weddings and the
Yeah.
second paint and thing, and people asking to do commercials. And so what is like? Because like I said, it's technically been 3 years of your full
I
time.
haven't seen a slow day
That's Quay career.
in them 3 years.
So what's your like end goal? Like I used to be talking when you talking to churches now. Like I want 10 to 100 years from now. I want in museums and universities my WHO DATs to be the history department. That's my end
That's
goal.
all. You gotta write a book, babe. You gotta write it.
Probably. So what's your what's Quay's? I mean, as far as you don't know, I'm just curious. Yeah.
But I gonna say, believe it or not, I don't know. When doors open, I just take them and I just maximize them. And whenever I become successful in that space, another one is open, and then I go in there and I dabble in that. But I know I want to travel. I want to do entertainment. I don't know. It could be Caribbean or it could be worldwide. Actually, in
We into them, right?
in February,
Okay.
I am going to be a part of a stage play in Charleston,
Oh, dope.
and then be doing
Is it the Bahamian or
no
Okay.
Americans
How they-
who
how they-
follow me.
they just randomly ask you?
They follow me, and she writes plays and she puts on plays in Charleston and in Chicago. And she said, I gotta have you a part of my show.
You just watch musicals and stuff like that. And
I don't like musicals. Even like with Tyler Perry, when the singing parts come on.
I wasn't until the
skip
pandemic,
it.
and I watched Hamilton, and I started watching. And then my wife's favorite movie was The Sound of Music, and I end up watching it and it's like, oh, this is amazing. So could you see yourself in the musical?
I wouldn't want to. I'd do it
I could
just
see
to
you
like.
even in that jokey one.
Yeah, I'd do it just for the experience, but like full time, no.
So is this going to be your first stage play?
In the States?
No, like ever. Is this one going to be your first?
No way. I was doing stage plays with Miss Daisy from Long, done my Daisy, and then with
Shakespeare.
Raquel.
Were you doing Shakespeare in
I
Paradise?
did one with Shakespeare in Paradise. I did one with them, but this will get my feet wet internationally.
Get the name Dasquay across the waters.
Yeah, so that'll be solid.
Is
I
it going
already
to be
did stand
just
up
there,
comedy in the
or is it like a little
tour.
yeah,
It's Charleston and then Chicago.
so 2-stop though.
Right, and then I think they're trying to come to
Nah.
Nassau.
They have Baby Roots, like just. Oh wow! So you
I have
you-
international followers.
No, what I'm saying, do they have to? Are you going to be the link for them to come bring it up?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Look at them. I have people who following Shakes too. Like, don't think
No,
I local.
yeah.
I have international followers.
I used to not believe it until every time I go online and stuff, people watching from Charleston, watching from
Wow.
Texas,
Well,
watching from
when you
Florida,
going live?
on live or under my comments, they just say, "Hey, I enjoyed this," or they send me a message, "Hey, I live in so and so and so and so. I visited Bahamas before. I came across your videos and I really enjoyed them. Thank you." Yada yada. So it feels good, though.
You talking about you did stand up before in the States?
Woo.
Stand up before?
No, not in the States. In is it Trinidad? Turks and Caicos.
That's nice.
With Sawyer Boy and Get Off King.
Nice.
So I was able to touch the
The former Bahamas.
from Bahamas, the Caribbean, some way, somehow.
Yeah.
And now this will be my international vibe. International feet wetter. Toe
I
dipper.
can see you in this. Like how? So is this like a serious or? Because I mean, I would like this is just personal. Like I don't know you'd be joking. I'd like to see you with a serious, heart wrenching.
They got me in. I used to get typecast.
Yeah.
If we get Quay, give him the jokey role.
Give him.
I actually did a serious role in I can't remember. Felicia Thompson wrote a play, and I was a drunk, abusive father.
Wow.
And there was a scene. I had to slap my son Gary. Shout out to my boy Gary. I know he is.
Where's Gary Francis?
No,
The photographer?
it was young boy.
Oh, okay.
Young actor. I forget what the name, but I had to play an abusive, drunken father, and I stayed serious. I was doing my role. I was talking bad with them and everything. And then the scene come when I tell my son to do something he didn't want to do it, so I supposed to ring off. He had just tear it off clean, make him answer the phone where he is ring so loud, right? When he step up to me and it was time for that line, I warm up my hand, he tear your head off. Everybody started laughing.
Who would have thought this is funny?
I look at the audience like, boy,
Why is this funny?
you don't see me talk. Like, I engulf in my role, but I treating this family bad, and I slapping off my son head just because he want to do better. And they was giggling at me, but they couldn't take me serious at all. But
Wow. So all I say is blah blah.
they couldn't take me serious at all. I say, but that's sick, dog. Everything I say in like hurtful lines, and they giggling. And I was like, boy,
What happened?
I was mad. I was like, but this ain't funny, dog. Or is it me? Is it how I had to ask people back, is it how I talking?
Yeah.
Or something on my face? It's like, no, boy, you doing your thing. And I was like, people just like foolishness,
Yeah.
dog.
I ain't that's we like foolishness.
Yeah, that's right. But in a couple of years, I know I can just keep growing. I don't know where life could take me, and I ain't gonna box myself in where I only take myself. If I think one lane, I can only be geared towards that lane when another unexpected door might open, and I could go even further. So I just ride. Almost say it. Political season, I ain't get kept. I ain't gonna get kept.
Oh yeah, what a sick.
Political season, I ain't get. Whoa, RBP. I could just go with the flow. That's it.
And so
like
on the other box you say, bust up tree soon come. Like for that. So Christmas, I know like so now watching what you did for your birthday, I kinda expecting something for Christmas.
for Christmas Day.
Because I remember last year
Some stuff coming.
Last year we did the list for live.
Mhm. That was
pretty-
big.
Yeah.
That's actually really close to what I did for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you mention it, what a flip. You just remind me of that day.
The seed was planted.
No, really?
Yeah, subconsciously.
Every day you just go somewhere on the
But that only was like 15 days. You did the whole freaking
a
month.
whole month. Right. Could you ask me?
Just
The
what
Skittles.
the
thing,
sugar get
what
to
can
you.
I- No, but
Just the rest of the year. Like what's like now
Oh,
the country's
I-
opening up a bit, you know, and we're going to be post-election. We're going to be geared towards regardless of what party wins. It's going to be.
I'm just ready
more
for Corona to be over.
over
but
dread. Yeah,
I miss the stage. I miss acting on the stage. I miss camaraderie at its finest without fear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Persons living better because a lot of stress and depression, you could feel it around the nation. You know what I mean? Especially all the rest in peace. So much.
yeah, too
like,
much.
every time you go online, boy, it's like
Someone,
1,
Annie
4,
brother,
5
Daddy,
for them
mommy,
strong,
God,
boy. And it's saddening, boy. And that's why what we do is important, you know, to still put a smile on someone's face, even though they're going through what they're going through. So some things in the pipeline, I can't talk about them, but some big things.
Some things in the pot.
Right, and they big. I partner with some big people to do some big things.
All right.
Y'all can see it. You can't miss it. This me.
Well, you started my show, so I think you should end it. You know.
All right, and thanks, boy Timmy, so much for having this great conversation with me. As you heard his story, you got to know a little bit more about him. It ain't just about the key. It's more in depth, and you know the journey was an interesting one. So thanks for tuning in to this episode of Who Dat? The Solid, what it is?
Who that on the Solid Podcast?
On the
Network?
Solid Podcast. You say it.
On the
You
Solid-
sound like you know my show better than me. Let me hear you say it.
Shout out to the Solid Podcast Network. This is episode 7. Who that? Shout out to Collective.
7 or 8?
Oh, you got me confused.
You
now.
say 8 at the
This
beginning.
is 8. Sorry.
Because I know this is my show. This is episode
Shout out
8.
to Collective Bear the Farmers. Go outside the Bear, the NBA.
You can confuse
my
everybody.
favorite sport. Thanks to my good buddy here for Quay. He designed this logo. You guys watching?
Who that?
Who that? My
And Timmy!
Timmy logo. He designed that. He also helped me with these political interviews that he's dropping this week. So, well, last week. No, last week. This week for us.
after I lost my
Last week.
camera.
Last week for. Hey, listen, my belly break down.
Who was shoot a video? It's
At
8
8
o'clock
at night.
that night.
And lost.
And then lost it the
and
next day.
Not the next day. The day after. He told me Friday.
No, I lost it the next
Oh,
day, but I just
speaking
didn't
about
tell
Saturday,
you.
I had to come to Sugar. But how was the King Kong challenge? I watched it.
Right.
Did you get sick?
No. The King Kong big ice cream bowl. Don't eat that by yourself. that huge.
I know. I was like, what the hell you do?
From they put that in front of me, I eat like 7 bites and that was me. I waste that. I ain't gonna lie. I waste that. But Sugar Factory is solid. You know, I was out eating somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, living life.
And how behaving? Do you like it? I know you don't drink, but do you actually like drinking?
I know.
You never tried.
I had it once for commercial.
Collect
With Bamboo.
Radler or
Bamboo did a commercial with
I
Collect.
think Light.
Right. And I had to put it in my mouth. And I did taste it.
Why don't you drink? Is it like a religious thing or you just?
No, I don't have a taste for it. I've tried and I've sampled because of friends.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
There's like, try this. And I was like,
I recently just started drinking beer. If I do drink beer, it'll be Radler with food or Platinum for Carnival.
specific drinker.
Maybe because I used to work there, but I know like the Radlers is like a food pairing. And then Platinum was like they made Platinum for Carnival. So that's why my brain associates
okay.
Collect with gyrating, you know.
There you go. But thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to tune into the next episode. We got somebody solid coming in studio, and y'all definitely don't want to miss this. Logging out with a song.
Who that?
Who that?
Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that?
Make sure bathe. And wash behind the toilet when you wash the bathroom. A lot of people is missing the back there.
Yeah, because he just
A lot of people is missing the back there, you know what I mean?
You could just
And wash your bonnet. Them satin gappers we stuck.
producer. God.
Who that? What? Who that? Who that? What? Who that? Wait. Who that? What? Who that? Who that? Wait. Who that? What? 28. What? Who that? Hold that? What? Who that? Wait. Free bags. What? Who that? Whoa. Slim waist.